Yo, what's good? It's your boy Crash, aka the motherfucking Welsh Gunner. I'm here with motherfucking Tony D, yo.
Yo, we out here, bro.
They say don't meet your idols, innit? But I'm buzzing, bro. I'm happy with this one, bro. I didn't want to hit you up on the Twitter too much, bro. No problem at all, Tone. I had to get you on here, bro. How you doing? You all good?
I'm all right, bro, man. I'm all right. So spending time. I was watching what was the battle just went by on Saturday?
Anarchy tournament. Yeah.
I was looked into a bit of that over the weekend, man. Getting my little battle rap fix and that.
Nah, got to happen, innit? No Loose Chat VOD comes out on the 6th of March as well, bro, that event.
I was trying to get to that yesterday, man, but as it was, it didn't turn out that way. I couldn't come out, but yeah, I was just definitely trying to see that.
No, same. Snoop was hollering as well, like, drive down. I was like, I'm trying to get a driver, bro. Fuck it, bro. I'm trying to get a driver. But no, it didn't happen, so I can't wait for the VOD. So yeah, this is welcome to my show, bro. It's just 10 questions with Crash, bro. It's pretty much explained. I got 10 questions.
Thanks for having me, man.
No problem. Thank you for coming on, bro. Let's start from the beginning, innit? Because like I've been asking people this question, and I know it, innit? What was the first Tony D battle, and how was it for you stepping into the ring for the very first time? If you remember, because you're such a veteran.
My first battle, you know, I spoke about this the other day. My first battle was like 92 in the park.
Is this the guy that used fucking, who was it, Cassidy or Ja Rule?
He rapped LL Cool J bars, man. He killed me with the LL bars. He wrapped me up that neatly. But aside from that being on the block and that, it would have been FKO Raw.
Okay.
In I think 99 or maybe 2000.
What was it like back then? How was it different? Obviously, it's like rap battles had its ups and downs, but back then, what was it like? Was it the same kind of feeling now, or was it?
It was freestyle then, man.
All freestyle.
Yeah, it was
you freestyle, bro.
So, it was way different. Like, I much prefer the new format. I much prefer the written format. 1 second, bro. Look, the tumble dryer's popping and making all sorts of noise. Hold on, bro.
No stress.
Yeah, it was all freestyle then. So he didn't need to know anything. He didn't need to learn anything. He just walked in there and went. But it happened the same day I met Reveal and Doc Brown, who was at a cypher ring, Clapham Common. And there was people from Tommy Boy there, who was like hosting it. So they was like, all right, we got a battle coming on. Do you want to come down? Boom, boom, boom. So I ended up coming down, and this was like my first real foray into UK hip hop kind of thing. Like before that, I was just rapping at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And doing other stuff like none of my people them like rap music. They not into rap. You know what I mean? So we was just doing other stuff. So this was like a thing for me. But we did it in Subterranea in West London, man, a proper hip hop venue. And like it was in a boxing ring that had Tommy Boy written on the canvas.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was dope, man. I think Estelle was like the warm-up act.
Okay.
Yeah, Doc Brown performed, but the battle was like the main event. The battles was the main event. I think Maestro might have hosted. But yeah, Teddy Ted was there, Shorty Blitz was there, like old school UK hip hop, man.
Old school. Like that sounds like a vibe just from what you're reeling off. It sounds crazy, so different to today. Like where if you go to a rap battle event, it's a rap battle event. Do you know what I mean? Back then it was like, it's a hip hop event.
Yeah, it was a hip hop event, man. Like proper. Do you know what I mean? But there's video footage of it somewhere. I don't know who's got the video, but there's definitely video footage of it. And I battled Chester P, Inja, and then I got to the final. We ended up me and Reveal in the final.
Okay.
And then you know the maddest thing, bro? He beat me in a rap battle and then went to school the next day.
Right. Oh God. Man had mass first period, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
What you know that'll be Tony G, bro. Don't worry.
Bro, it's mad. Like, it's nuts, man. But yeah, that was my first experience proper in like UK rap, UK hip hop, battle rap. That was it. Pre-jump off, pre Like
Yeah.
way back.
No, that's fair. And now, second question. From there to this battle in the background, Frankie Frazier, which I believe is the last battle. Yeah? Yeah. How has, like, obviously you've just said like it was hip hop days back in there. Like, how do you feel about rap battle nowadays? Like, obviously we've had the peak and it's got about that, but it's still there. We're still outside, Tom. There's some of us still here.
Yeah, man, I'm outside still.
But I was shocked. I said to Snoop, I was shocked when I went to Gab, and I was like, "Yo, Tony D's over there just chilling like Mandem, innit? Obviously, I'm from Wales, innit? So I'm like, yo, he's just over there chilling like Mandem, bro. It's like, oh, yo, that's Snoop's like, yeah, you'll see a lot of that, bro. Just everyone's just calm around here, bro. Like,
bro,
you know what Snoop's
everyone.
like.
It's all families. You know what? It don't even occur to me like that. Cause you from Wales. It's like everything is London centric, innit? But yeah, no, I come and show love, man. I love it. The only way I really see battles these days is if they're live. You know what I mean? I tend not to sit on YouTube and watch something. I look at an app or I watch, you know what I mean? Like the Twitch thing they just had. I watch Caffeine, URL on Caffeine. But yeah, I tend not to sit down and watch like battles on YouTube anymore. I only really catch them either on the app when they're happening live, or if I go to the building and they live, which is why I wanted to go yesterday. Cause there's nothing like it, man. There's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it. Performing or even just watching it, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just watching it and just being an onlooker is still, it's like crazy, football, man, it's like sports, it's like, God, fuck him up. Him, bro. You gonna talk to you like that?
Yeah, and it's just entertainment, do you know what I mean? And like the vibe in there is just a whole different yeah, I love it, man. I love it. But as far as like the difference between like all the way back then and now, I think like the organizational side of it is a massive difference. The fact it's written, adds a whole new, like freestyle battles can be underwhelming, let's say. Like you can have it's hit and miss. You might think of a bar really quickly. You might think of a good rebuttal, and when he stops, you're gonna hit him with it. But you just thought of like that 2 bars or 4 bars, you know what I mean? And then you're still trying to think of shit on the spot as you going through it. So yeah, the battle, the written league, the written era is much more comfortable for me. I like the fact that there's very few dry spots. You're not gonna have that the dip in quality. You're just gonna have that same level maintained. But yeah, so like, I prefer it now, man. I much prefer a written battles to freestyle battles, man. Because like I said, it's so hit and miss. We can all freestyle, we will have fun with it, but I want to hear 60 or 90 seconds of consistent bam, 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 bam. Like it's structured nicely, your punches are coming off. Not like, he got 2 in and then he just rapped for a little bit. You know what I mean? He made the words rhyme for a bit, but didn't really say nothing. I prefer this, man. I much prefer this.
That's calm. So what has been like your favorite battle to be a part? You know, but not like your best battle where like, you like killed it, but your favorite battle that you've done for whatever reason.
You know what? I got a couple. There's a few, man. And for different reasons. Me and Shotty being in Manchester, in his hometown, in the Ritz, 1,000 people in the venue, man. Like, you look out and it's a sea of people. Like, and my ego loves it.
Yeah, of course, that's what it's. My ego loved it. It would have went off. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Imagine they're all there for you. Like, obviously, there's other people in the card, but mainly Tony D and Shotty was what people came outside their house for.
It's that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I had people who drove up. My brethren drove from Oxford to London, then up to Manchester. You know what I mean? Like, we came, like, we went mob-handed that day. But yeah, that was a great one. Just to look out and it's like 1,000 people, man. To come and hear me, it's like a rap battle. Come on, man.
That's crazy. God, give us some more. Give us some more, Tone.
that was dope. The other one was me and Osh. Me versus O'Shea, the energy in the building for the title shot. It was the same day or the same event as Shotty versus Arsenal.
Shotty Arsenal, I was locked in for that. Yeah. That,
so like you had Gets at the event. Like there was beer people there. Genesis Elijah was there. Like people just turned up, and the energy was crazy. Like it had a little raised stage in the middle. Like I know you've seen the Osh battle, right?
Yeah, I've seen the Osh battle.
We banged in the middle of the crowd on a little raised platform. So it's 360, like there's people all around, man. like, and you're just slightly above them kind of thing. And the energy in the room for that was insane. That was like proper peak battle rap times, UK battle rap. It was probably at its most popular, it's proper.
Yeah, I think that was fine. When you, like, for me watching at home and I'm seeing Get slap the fucking side barrier and I'm like, bro, yeah, okay. I need to get onto this now. Man. I need to get over there now, bro. Gets is what to get over there now.
Well, it was crazy. But yeah, the energy in the room for that, like the crowd had literally come to be entertained, man. They were begging for it. You know what I mean? You couldn't miss with that crowd. You say something that even if it slightly hit, they were jumping, mad. You know what I mean? And like you gotta love that energy, cause it builds you up. Do you know what I mean? You throw it out and it comes back to you, and then you start getting bigger and bigger.
You start getting happy. Yeah, you like that? Well, I got more for you, you know. We just getting started here.
And then the other one was math, man. Me versus math. It was the first time I ever battled in front of a majority black crowd. There's like 400 people in there. And like there's 95% black people in the crowd. And I never seen that at any battle rap event prior to that.
Yeah.
Not ever. And that was crazy because that crowd was bonkers, man. They were so lively. Like they were shouting shit. It was crazy, man. Again, the energy was nuts, but you know how people get down.
Yeah.
The vibe different, man.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy to be in there. Was just nuts. But those are probably
top three favorites.
Yeah, those are definitely the top three.
No, that's fair. This is my question, innit? I ask people, but I'll explain it, innit? Obviously, you need both. But when you're watching and when you're writing, bars, jokes, which one are you like? Are you screw faced it? Like when I go to an event, I'd rather screw, like I like little clowning, little jokes, yeah. But I like screw face. Yo, this nigga's smoking, right? What you bars, jokes? Go, which one? And why?
I swear it was the Ilmac battle. And I said it's like coaching in pubs over comedy clubs because it's bars over jokes or jokes over. I don't know why I said it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'll take bars all day, bro. Like 100%. Yeah. Like I like a joke. I love a proper good humor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Osh, when you face to face with Osh, you can't help but laugh at what he says. Yeah. Like he's gonna make you laugh. But nah, I prefer that. You know. And
just look at your brethren like, bruv, he's smoking right now, bro.
Yeah, you know, when you hit that hard hitting punch, that like it's just that collective in the room.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can have like jokes in bars and bars in jokes. Yeah. But I feel like bars should. You might do that stink face that only comes out for battle rap bars when it's like, haymaker. Right, okay. Yeah, you're seasoned. You've seen a lot of battles. What's the worst battle? What's the worst body? Sorry, you've seen live, and I'm talking like you want to jump in and save the brother. You know what I'm saying? You're like, get his mum in here, bro.
Do you know what? Same event as me and Osh and Shotty and Arsenal, man. Jefferson Price versus Caustic.
Oh yeah, you was in the building for. Yeah, that's historical. If not,
brutal. Like, I'll be honest with you. I think Jefferson should have shut the whole thing down. He should have just swung on.
He should have done something crazy, innit? Like starting a fire.
He should have just did something nuts, like, and just locked the whole battle off. Because it wasn't worth the repercussions. Like, you ain't seen Jefferson Price since. That's like 9 years ago.
You know when people say they retire, and like you see him like Tony retires, but he's still at Gab. Or Tony retired, but he's still like, this nigga retired life, bro. This nigga retired.
Bro, yeah, like, and I'm not one for that. You see I don't think that battle rap should encroach on your real life. I'm not a big believer in like, oh, you know something about someone and you're gonna expose it to the world. Like, are you the news? Like, I'm not a fan of that. And that particular angle, man, it was so brutal. Do you know the worst thing was? Caustic wrote it the night before, man. Like he wrote.
Do you believe in a parallel universe, bro?
Like,
because there was one universe where he just got a nice clean 3-0, like, and there's this universe where,
bro, like,
finished,
he should have, honestly, he should have just shut the whole shit. They should have started fighting. Just locked the whole thing off.
I cannot. Just started going rags, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Bro,
cut everything, bust the cameraman up, stamp on that camera, bro.
God, in his mind, he had to. You could see on his face, right? But in his mind, he had to have been thinking, "This is not going like this. Is gonna, it's gonna go way further than just outside like this little thing here." Like when he's doing them calculations in his head, do you know what? Just sure.
You know, so when you go home to wifey and she's like, "Oh, how was the battle?" Yeah, it was alright. Even if you lose, oh yeah, no, Tech beat me. I was saying like, what happened? No, don't worry, love. And then it's gonna blow up because you know what the battle rap community is like.
What happened? I had a fight in the battle, man.
I flipped, babe. I flipped.
Yeah, like it's worth even if you couldn't beat him up. Yeah,
I'd rather get beaten up than that.
Stop him rapping. Just stop him from rapping, man. That was probably
true. If you stopped him, then that's it. Footage gone. You know what I mean? wouldn't have put that out back then. Back in then, it would have looked bad for the brand or whatever. But
it wasn't the place. I mean, like, that being in a building for that, like, you could tell the people in the crowd, they were getting off on it because it's wild to watch a man's whole life just get broken down. Like, in front of you, you got a front row ticket, and he's just getting demolished. But by the same token, there was points in it when people like,
"Oh, you gotta go home later. You gotta go home later. You gotta go."
Oh man, yeah, that I ain't even thought about that for a long time, you know. Bro. Asking me that question, that's crazy.
10 questions to Crash, bro. Tell your friends we're going back old school. All right, so that's fun. I'm glad I asked that question too, bro. Because I asked that question. When I wrote that question, I didn't even think of Jefferson Price. I just like bodies, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? I prefer a good battle, like a back and forth, but everyone enjoys a good ass whooping every now and then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, watching someone get their boots smoked, like, damn. Like, but yeah, when someone get their life just dismantled, it was never gonna be the same. Nothing was ever gonna be the same again after that point, man.
And I think what made it worse was Caustic was saying, like, if Caustic could just spat it, fair enough. It's the build-up of, you said don't say this. You said don't say this. I'm gonna say it anyway, fuck you.
And the worst thing was I think he had Mickey. I think it was Mickey in the crowd. So he said he wouldn't say their name.
Or is it Uno Lavos or something? Yeah, Mickey or Uno.
It was somebody in the crowd, man. But he just went silent and they shied it out. He's like, oh, bro. Like,
he didn't say it though. He didn't say it, I guess. He's a man of his word. He's a man of his word. All right, cool. R.I.P. Jefferson Price, innit? Hope to see you soon, like.
Old cat Jefferson, man.
You won't see Jefferson on 10 Questions for Crash, unfortunately, guys. Like, you can't even tweet him. Or,
no 3G in the sticks. Yeah.
We'll send smoke signals, right? Tone, you've been confirmed for a battle. Yeah, you've written your battle now. It's battle week. You know what it's like. It's like a fight, innit? You're prepped, yeah. Mm-hmm. What battle are you watching? Your own battles? Are you watching their battles? Are you watching maybe, I don't know, another battle to get inspired? What are you watching? Battle-wise?
Yeah, do you know what? I've got like a little selection of, and the thing is, they're not even named brand battles. They're no one anyone's ever heard of. Like,
really?
They're proper. Yeah, well, you would have heard of them, but they're not popular battles. You know what I mean? But I just like them. Tay-Rock versus Armin. That is crazy. But it's only on, like, it's on DVD. My brother's got the DVD.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think I've heard. What's that old school one?
It's not on YouTube. Like, there's someone who's filmed. They filmed the DVD playing and then posted that onto YouTube. So they actually filming it.
Yeah. But oh god, yeah.
You can't watch the whole thing because it's like 8 rounds long. Goes like 8 or 9 rounds.
Really? Fuck it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But do you know what? Funnily enough, you say, like, once I get a battle locked in, I can't ever watch the person who I'm battling's battles. As soon as I try, I get for about 30 seconds in, and I think you're trash, bro.
You're in that space, innit? Like, who you fuck are you talking to?
I don't think people even understand that space there. You see, that you gotta get into that mental approach, that place you gotta be in where like you just wish petty stuff on them. I don't want them to die.
No, of course.
I hope they late for work today. Do you know what I mean?
I hope they're on their second warning. I hope they're on the second warning, yeah.
Stuff like that. So what happens is I'll put a battle on and I'll sit to go and watch it, and then literally within a minute, like maybe even a round, I'm just looking like, you know what, you're garbage, man.
Let me go do my rounds.
Yeah, like, and I don't watch my own things anyway, so like I couldn't watch me to get into the mood for battling. But it's like, yeah, Tay-Rock versus Armin, Bourne versus Bricks.
That's a banger. That is a banger of
one of my low-key favorite battles, man. Do you know what? Today is Bender Day, so happy Bender Day. We miss you, bro.
Big Bender, R.I.P. to Bender, bro.
I watch a lot of like Bender's content. I think it's his second against Sid Vicious. The Quickie Mart scheme, when with more missing parts than the spark between a shipping yard and a Quickie Mart. The whole scheme.
The way he raps is just different, bro. It's so well done. It's just so different, bro.
He was a man. Rest in peace, Bender, man. He's a talent that's sorely missed.
He's one of them people that made battling look like an art. Like, there's only a few people that I would say that to, but he is definitely most like up there with like.
Made it look easy, you know that? And where you kind of knew it wasn't easy. You knew it's not. You know that in your mind it's not easy to do that. Yeah. But he did it so effortlessly. Like, I watch a lot of Bender. Pat Stay's another favorite of mine, man. He's probably one of the most all-round complete battlers. You know what I mean? He's got bars, he's got jokes, he's got a self-deprecating demeanor that makes it hard to clown on him. And like, he's 9'2".
He's one of them people that will tell you a joke and then whoop your ass for laughing.
100%. 100%. Which kind of like that makes it hard to come. You got to really focus on how to go at him. Do you know what I mean? Because the regular things is just not going to beat him. But so he's another one. That's probably it. That I normally watch Bricks vs. Bourne just to remind myself of what it is that I like about battle rap, and then I get in my bag.
No, I feel that, bro. I feel that. Like, this next question is, I don't know, like, what's gonna make who's your ideal matchup? Like, you've battled a lot of people that I'm guessing would have been your ideal matchup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what? From the beginning, I would say at one point it would have been Ilmac. And then like when I first got into it, he probably would have been like that guy that I really wanted to take on. And then really quickly he hollered at me like, boom, I want to battle you. So like so I did that. Then it comes to the next day. So you're looking at people like Charlie Clips, Arsenal, more so just for the name and the reputation, you know what I mean? But also like to test myself. It's no good. You know, like I think it's Omar say, how you gonna spar with puppies all day and then try and run with the wolves at night? You know what I mean? So like you need them. You need the motivation, those people that you know. Like, I'll be honest, I wrap rings around Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
Like, line for line, I tore him a new one, but he probably won the battle if you watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, and not because he said anything better than what I said.
Because he was Charlie. Because he was Charlie.
Because he was Charlie. I had 3 old clips. And you could see why, because you get the crowd eating out the palm of his hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've kind of had all my dream matchups, man. All my dream battles. They've been done. I think there's like out of Iron, Hollow, and Saurus are probably the only 3 on my bucket list that I didn't get to face. And there's still a possibility of me facing at least 2 of those.
You're not done yet, Tone. You're not wait there. You said 2, yeah? You named 3 people. Why? Who's Who's not coming to
No,
play?
I'll say
Iron.
me and Iron have spoke about it. Like it's a possibility. Me and Saurus have spoke about it. It's a possibility. Me and Hollow have never really spoke about it. We spoke about it in a jokey way, like a mirror match.
A mirror match.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember when that was going on.
But nothing really concrete. So yeah, out of Iron and Saurus, those two are probably the ones that are most likely to come to fruition.
No, I hear that still.
I don't know how many more I got in me. I'm not gonna lie, man. I still like the writing. I still like performing. I'm a show off, you know what I mean? But I don't like the learning part, man.
Yeah, I'm probably the same as you. I don't mind the writing process. I love the performing process. The learning it and knowing that it has to stick in you, that's the bit that I fucking hate, bro. That's the bit that I fucking takes the longest. It takes the longest.
It is the worst part of the whole thing, man. And like it's the part that people don't see. People like
they don't see the stress. Yeah,
you watch a battle and like it's I don't know, 15 minutes long, 30 minutes long or whatever. And like it's like say 90-second rounds, but you don't know that I've spent like probably 2 hours rapping those 90 seconds over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean?
For the last how long? 3 weeks?
Yeah,
2
for
weeks?
however many days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm doing 2 hours and that. Like that's why I only tend to write the third the day before, because I'm sick of I'm just sick of writing and doing the same things. So I just wait until the last day and I scribble my third and just batter it. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that I used to write like my first, then my second, then my third, then learn my first, and now I just write all three together. I'm like, I'm not learning it until I got all three written. You know, all three are done. I'm not doing it because fuck that shit.
Do you know what? I only did that once for Chris Lees. I wrote 3 rounds for Chris Lees in 45 minutes. And then that was it. I never went back to it. I just learned it.
Didn't give a fuck how it got. No, don't care.
Nah, it just, you know what it was? I don't know how, I don't know why. Like it's happened before when I'm writing songs or like just writing bars and that. But you know when the spirit take you.
Yeah. I know that.
Something else is just guiding you, and it's coming out on the paper. Boom, 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 boom. It just so happened I sat down. I can still picture it. Sat down at the kitchen table, man, and boom. I started. 45 minutes later, I had like 3 rounds. Just cool, man. That's blessed. And
then some days you'll go to do it. 45 minutes later, you got like 4 bars. And you're like, I don't even know if I like them, bro. You know, I don't even know. I'm probably not going to use these in it. We'll try again tomorrow.
My usual process is that I'll write a first round, then I will start writing, then I'll because I structure what do I want to say between each round, like what am I trying to get across in each particular round. So there'll be themes or at least like a narrative that goes through them that I can identify, even if no one else can. I know it's there.
Yeah.
But there's times I'll write the first, the second, and then I'll be going over them and I'm like, you know what, let me tweak this, let me tweak that. And then 3 days after writing the first, I've written a whole new first round.
A whole new first,
yeah. And I'm like, all right, boom, that'll work. I'll keep this as the second, and now I'll see how my third goes.
Nah, I hear that. Right. You said earlier you don't really watch like battles on YouTube way too much. So what league in your whole battle rap era, what league have you watched the most? Like maybe Don't Flop, URL, King of the Dot, like even the sleeper ones like We Go Hard and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna say Don't Flop just for the amount of times I've been in the building.
That's fair. I've
seen a lot of Don't Flop battles, man, a lot. But as far as YouTube and stuff, it's probably URL.
I think that's going to be the main answer for a lot of, because they're just the most consistent for the years that they have been, aren't they?
Yeah, man. I remember when they were putting out battles. Remember when you could only put 10-minute videos on YouTube?
Yeah. Part ones and part twos.
He had like Mook first. Like Mook had 1 round. You know what I mean? Broke down in 3 different segments. Like,
that's why.
Yeah. But that's how far it goes back, man. That's how long we've been at it. Like Smack DVD and that. Do you remember when Shay Davis was the guy, bro?
Yeah. That's why I've been watching battle rap the longest thing I've done in my life is probably like consistent thing is probably battle rap. Yeah. Battle rap and make music. That's probably the 2 longest thing I've done since I can remember from a youth.
Most definitely for me, man. 100%. Like I've been doing this for a long time. Like
No, big
writing
facts.
raps. I've been writing raps for way longer than I haven't been writing raps, man. Like I started writing when I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah. I remember like when people say, when did you start rapping? I'm like, you won't believe me, but like I never had instrumentals back in the day. I was only little in it. Like I used to rap over like Kano songs with Kano still rapping, but I just have to rap over him. I just wanted the beat. I'd have to block out his bars and rap over the beat. I never had instrumentals back then. That was mad. I hate when people ask me, I get embarrassed, innit? They're like, oh, is it? I started rapping like 5 years ago. Alright, cool.
I get that all the time. I hear somebody, you know who kills me? Like, are you like Dave? See Dave?
Yeah.
I heard him when he was like 18 or 19. And I looked at him like, how are you 19 rapping like this?
Like,
I was
like
not rapping like that when I was 19 years old, man. Like, whew, come on. Yeah, it's wild. Like I've been at this for a long time. Yeah, ages. But yeah, probably URL has been the most. I paid a lot of attention to KLTD though, man, because they have over the when battle rap was really at its most popular between after like 2012 and 2015.
They rivaled URL really well. To be fair, they have battles.
100%, man. But yeah, they got some crazy battlers. Like the contrast between URL, Don't Flop, and King of the Dot. Like as like the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. I mean? I got you.
But you get something different from each one. Do you know what I mean? I think KOTD and Don't Flop were more closely aligned, but due to like culture, obviously. Do you know what I mean? These men are not out here gangbanging or out here putting in work in those ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Whereas URL, like you look at that code, how the entire culture is built, and you say, all right, boom, we from the hood, they from the hood.
They'll tell you. They'll tell you in their first round.
Yeah.
T-Top had money in the mattress, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. I remember I used to watch it and be like, right, how are they so creative at finding a new, 72 new ways of shooting you.
Yeah.
Every battle,
how
bro,
big can the gun get, brother?
It's funny. You remember even the whole I got a gun so big, like that when that became a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's mad, man. But it's so it's just so much to learn from. Whether you're watching KOTD or Don't Flop or URL or I Battle or We Go Hard or RBE, because all of them have got guys on there who understand the craft and who can excel at the highest level. And like, if you're a fan of the art, if you compete in it, especially, it's great just to sit down and just absorb it. Do you know what I mean? And like, wow, because I'm a fan of it still. I'm always I saw when I first bumped into you, I told you I was a fan of you.
Facts.
I forget where I saw you. I think I saw you at Ronald's one time. It might have been.
No. You didn't see me at Ronald's. No? You saw me at Gab, bro. I think you saw me versus Bracy. Yeah, you saw me fuck up Bracy.
Okay, but just watching, I was like, wow, I like what this kid do, man. And I'm not shy to tell people that I rate them. Do you know what I mean?
No,
I'm not one of them guys just sit on just watching from afar. Like I'll tell you, if you fire, you fire.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, like just watching you and like, boom, I love that because it's new, it's fresh, and it's something I can't think of. I don't think how you think. You know what I mean? You don't think how I think. So it's good just sitting there like, rah, I like how you put that together. I wouldn't have thought of it that way. Do you know what I mean? Or, okay, I've heard something like that before, but look how you flipped it. And where I still appreciate how people go to work. You know what I mean? I'm a fan, I'm a nerd for this team. And like, we all are essentially. We all nerds.
It's a nerd for battle rap. That's a real thing. Like, may it be the jokes, may it be the gun bars, may it be the schemes, whatever. You love it.
We nerds for it, man. 100%.
Okay, then. So we kind of described it, innit? But you've met someone in a pub or something. Corona's done, innit? Like, you say, I'm Tony D, a battle rapper. They say, what's battle rap? What is I don't know where they've been living, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. What is battle rap? How do you explain it to someone in a quick summary type thing? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Immediately, I say, have you seen 8 Mile?
No, they haven't seen. No, I told them, they ain't seen Versus. They ain't seen 8 Mile. They I don't know where they're living or what they're doing, but they haven't seen the shit.
Wow. These are them. They came back on the Mars rover. You must be talking about those guys.
These are mountain people. Yes.
From the mountains of Nepal. I mean, they have only drunk crystal clear water from the, how would I explain it? Do you know what I would say? Have they heard of poetry? Because I would just say it's very aggressive man poetry. Like we stand in front of each other and spit aggressive poems about the other person. Like that's the be all and end all. That's the best way I could describe it, man. We think about another person for ages. For really long.
We put a lot of time in pause, but we put a lot of time into another man.
About them. And then we get to go and say it to their face.
We tell them why we're better than them, I guess. We don't know them. We don't even know them. They're probably
never met before.
They're probably
they don't even live in this country. From all the way over there. Yeah, wow. But it's aggressive poetry, man. That's the best I could come up with.
No, you know that's a fair take. That's a fair take. What battles you got in the future, Tone? That's the last question, my bro. And oof. I heard there's a rookies versus vets card coming up for No Loose Chat.
Is there?
Yeah. There is no 10 questions with Crash. All this was just for me to set this up. Get some angles, you know. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Whoa. Do you know what? Funnily enough, right? I think it was last week. Because my problem is every time I watch battles, I get that urge. And I watch and I'm like, you know what? One more. The thing about it is I'm convinced for the rest of that day, I've got another battle in me. Then I go to bed and I wake up in the morning and I think about it, I'm like,
nah. All the stress, everything comes in.
No way. I got work to do. But last week, Briggsy hollered at me boom, what would it take? Who would you want? Boom. And I said, I'll think on it. I'll think about it. But like I said, the idea of doing it, the idea of my ego it loves it. You know what I mean? You a rapper.
I love it. And the best thing is, in Wales, there's not many battle rappers. So when I go to a club or something, it's like, yo, he battle raps. What's that? Yo, bro, you don't know. Let me show you my videos, bro. I attack people with words, bro. It's fucking sick, bro. Do it now. No, don't freestyle.
Yeah, that's not freestyle.
Don't freestyle. It's whack.
No, but I would like to. I 100%. I'd like to be back on that stage again, looking at a room full of people, especially after the year we've all just had.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A very inside year.
Like to stand up there, a packed room, and just flex one more time for them. But yeah, like I said, the actual learning process and stuff, I don't know if I've got it. I literally have to focus my mind and set aside a period of time. But Briggsy did say it will be in July, August or something like that, which is summer holiday, so I won't be at work. So I will have free time. But do I want to spend my free time writing and rehearsing? I don't know. Like I said, I want to jump back in the ring because I love it. By the same token, it's one of them things where it's my ego leading the charge. You know what I mean? My common sense will tell me don't do it anymore, but my ego will just grab me by the shirt and just scruff me into the room. You know what I mean?
Especially when the rap battle events, we haven't been to one in time. They had one yesterday, a production thing in it, so it's only a little one. But when they I got to fight for my crowd reaction. Yeah, you could just stand up there, take your jacket off, and Tony. You know you need that.
Yeah. I can get away with a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? The name does a lot. The name carries a lot, within certain crowds and certain environments.
But you earn it. You put your time and you put your work in, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
Bro, you was our favorite from Day, mine and Rippers. I got a friend called Joe Proctor. I think it was like Boom Bap Festival a good couple of years ago. He took a photo with you and he was like I'm with Tony. And I'm like, no way. And then when you said, oh, you came up to me and Gab and said, I said, yo, Joe, bro, guess what? Tony said he rates, man. We're out here, bro. We're fucking doing it, bro.
Yeah, I remember Boom Bap, man. Sheesh. Hip-hop festivals and that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the photo from him and see if you remember. You probably fucking wait. I know he was. I will.
Do that. That's crazy. That was like, that's the first ever hip hop festival, man. I got to be a part of it. Like, I got to make history. I think I'm the first black UK battle rapper to hit 1 million views. I think I might be that guy.
No, I meant to say as well. Yeah, 1 million views. I can't believe, like, I seen the post saying, get this battle to 1 million views. And I was like, okay, fair enough. And it's like Tony's first. I was like, what? Tony's first 1 million views.
First one, man.
First one. But
bro, much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had it's been a hell of a ride, man. I can't front. Like, it gets like I'm able to do stuff like this. Like, people are interested in what I've got to say. They want to hear me talk. It's like, again, my ego is great. You know what I mean? My ego loves this stuff.
It's all part of the show, isn't it?
Like, I'm a Leo, like I'm supposed to be center of attention. I tell everybody, bro, I feel like I should have theme music when I walk. Like, just walk around, this music that's played. You know I'm coming. You know that? People are like, what's that?
What song would you have? The 10 questions is over now, isn't it? But what song would you have? Your own song? Or would you have?
I ain't even thought that far ahead. Like, I don't know if it should be like classically composed, like a Superman or Star Wars type theme, or if you just be like some hip hop, something. But all I know is that, like, people just hear it, they'll like, hey, what's that? Can you hear that?
Well, listen, I'm gonna talk to Snoop, innit? I'm gonna talk to Snoop. And then next event, I'm gonna look at us. Tony's coming. Yo, play the tune.
Yeah, like, people like, what's that noise? Anyone in the know be like, nah, Tony's coming, man.
Tony's coming.
I got a big head, man.
It comes with the job, though, innit? It comes with the job.
Yeah, I don't think you can be comfortable on that stage without having a supremely enormous, ginormous, incredible ego, man.
Whether you admit it or not is up to you, but like people like us 100%. Will tell you, straight up.
I tell you all day, man. Bro,
I love it.
What do you want from me? Like, you want me to go out there and be me? This is like, it's me. I'm a show off all day long.
I was trying to be famous before rap and that. You know, I didn't fuck what I did. I knew I was gonna be on telly though. Now we got YouTube. That's close enough. That's close enough,
bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, but it has been like, it's been in April will be 10 years since I have made my debut in Don't Flop. Like, so a decade in, and I've done a lot of stuff, man. Like, I was part of it when it was only getting 5,000 views. And then like I was part of it when it blew up.
Rocking.
And like me versus Chris Lee hit 25K in a day. In 24 hours, we did 25,000 views.
Yeah.
Like, shit went crazy. I went king of the dot, although we won't say too much about that. But
I don't know about, mate. I don't know about.
Yeah.
We're talking about legacy.
Mandela effect, bro. I don't think that actually happened. But yeah, like I've been on like ITV, Channel 4, CBeebies, all because I did this thing here. Do you know what I mean? So the last 10 years has been a wild ride, man. But I wouldn't change it for the world. It's been the most fun. Like, it's been crazy. My kids think I'm super famous. You know what I mean? Like, they think I'm some famous guy. Cause we went Tenerife, bro. Man was like, bro, you're Tony D.
No way. Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, no.
Like,
I'm waiting for that day. Listen, my kids will give me the utmost respect if someone comes, oh, you crashed. Yeah. Dad, who's that?
Bro, but I
don't even know enough.
They think I'm famous, but they also mad cringe. I'm like the cringiest guy in the world to them.
Really?
You know what I mean?
My kids are still young, so it's all right. You know what I mean? It's still, oh, you got YouTube vids, Dad? Yeah, because they watch a lot of YouTubers, innit? They're like, you got YouTube, Dad? Yeah. Where can we watch it? Not yet. Not yet.
Nah, it's wild, man. It's proper crazy. Like my daughter's friend come with her phone, like, is this your dad? Like, that's dad, look. Yeah. And the thing is, I can imagine it's got to be horrible. You know what I mean? like, it's got to be really weird. Like, do you know the maddest one? If my dad, the people at his workplace, they was watching me battle. They was watching on their phone, and he's come over and had a look, and he's like, "What are you not watching?" And he said, "Oh, wow, that's my son." And they looking at him like, "No, what
you're
you
lying,
doing,
you're lying." Like school, like that's my dad, innit? Like, no,
yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's my dad. Man, bro,
I had to come with proof
you won't
the
see him
next
come
day.
around it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was just like, it's crazy, man. But that's the type of thing that it's afforded me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I work in education now because of rap, because of what I've achieved through rap. So yeah, I've had like the blast for the last 10 years, man. I can't wait to see where the next 10 take me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Good fun.
That's it, Tom. Thank you. Like I said, innit, like they say don't meet your idols, innit, but this was gas. Like, I'm glad we had like jokes. Like, this is why I love battle rap. Like you said, I'm a fan, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Before I even got into battle rap, I was a fan of battle rap. Like, I started off as a rapper. Like, I didn't even want to do battle rap. But Jake started doing it. I was like, well, you just call man a dickhead and make it rhyme. I'm out there, bro. I've been doing that since school, bro. Without the rhymes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, this has been class. Like, I like to see other people's insights, like some of the questions. Like, I don't know everything. I won't see everything. But everyone's seen something. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
I'm glad.
Of course. No, brother, thank you for having me again, man. Much appreciated. I've loved it. 10 questions with Crash. More people need to jump on board and get down with it. You know what I mean?
Anyone to shout out? Shout out Locksmith. I watched yours in his fucking Fubar. Is it Fubar? Yeah, Fubar radio. Come up on my timeline. That was fire.
Yeah, shout out Smith. Although, do you know what he Swift did this morning? Bro, I'm off work. I got a bad back. I'm signed off work, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't walk properly. When I stand up from here, it's gonna be different. But bro, this morning, the man phoned me at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I don't answer my phone. I saw
this tweet, and I didn't know who it was. Obviously, I didn't know. I didn't
hot him up in the tweet. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't. I let him live.
No, shout. You're not letting him live no more, though. This going on live.
No, bro. And I looked and I said, well, if it's him at this time in the morning, it's gotta be a passer, innit?
Yeah.
When I talk about, bro, can you look in for the keys in your car? Bro, I had to get up, get dressed, go to the garage, look in the car, come back. I phoned him. He said, "Oh, bro, I found him."
You had to phone him for him to say, "Yo, don't worry, I found him."
But no, do you know why? Because I left my phone in the house when I went to the garage. I just left the phone where it was. But I come back, give him a shot, and man was like, "I found him, bro." I was food. I couldn't go back to sleep. It was horrible. Yeah,
done. Pissed.
Yeah, so I've been up since 7 this morning. So I'm not a happy bunny, mate. It's Locksmith's fault. I shout him out the same way. Good guy.
Yo, YouTubers, people watching. I've been Crash, Tony D the champ. Undefeated champ. Yeah, you just left it, innit? Yeah.
Undefeated champ. Yeah.
Do you know what? Rivers done that as well. Oh, that reminds me. I just spoke to Tech. Tech said he the champ now. There's no loose chat. He said to tell you that. And he said, what is it? What's it gonna be?
Is this rookies versus best?
No, that's me.
Bro, I'm too old for the smoke, man. I'm not trying to listen. I did my rookies versus best thing. I took on all the rookies. Like I said, come.
Yeah.
But see now, bro, you lot are too hungry. Like, I'm just trying to go in there and show off. And you lot, man, are trying to take
Yeah. Playtime's done now, Tom. We have the blood out here now, bro. It's a blood sport now.
Crazy. That's the other thing. Those are the things I got to think about too. Like, you ain't never seen the worst version of a rapper go against me. Everyone who comes against me bring the very best version of
Tony
themselves.
D, bro. I don't know who you think you are, bro. You're Tony D, bro.
Imagine me now trying to go against someone who's not only going to be the very best them, but they're young and hungry with a point to prove. Like, oh my days, bro.
Yeah, I think Tech's quite young, innit? I'm like 30, so I'm nearly 30, innit? So that's quite old, innit? So if you're thinking about it, just hold a Snoop or Paris, innit? Or Tiny. Any of them. If you're thinking about it, I'm quite old. No, man, big respect for coming on, bro. And I should see you soon when everything opens up, bro.
Yes, bro, most definitely. Bro, then for your next battles, wherever you at, You know what I mean? If you're at the Gab anytime soon, you'll see me in the building.
Love. It's called No Loose Chat now, Tone, but I'll let that one slide.
Oh, is it No Loose Chat?
Yeah, Gab don't. I don't know if it's I don't know. But it's No Loose Chat now.
Shout out P, shout out Telly, shout out Snoop, man. Much love. But
nah,
yeah, I'll see you there, bro.
Thank you. I will be there, bro.
Wicked.
Bam. Thank you. Subscribe, like, comment your favorite Tony D battle. Tony, tell him, bro. Comment my stuff, bro. Don't comment.
Yeah. Like, just watch.
Just do something, innit? Like,
to be honest, when you finish watching all the man, go on to Crash. Like, there's a thing about light-skinned guys that can battle rap. We just, I don't know.
Big facts. We keep our hairlines as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Our hairlines is great. Like, the trim is a bit fucked. Yeah, I done it myself. Lockdown. I
had to shake myself up.
But exactly. But when the barbers are open, light skin trim, one of the best. You cannot beat it. Yo, next video coming out soon. Thank you for watching. Love.